sometimes I like to bring in things either from books or articles that I'm reading now or something that strikes me or somebody shares with me. Today I brought one of my favorites. You'll have to pardon the language in the title, but it's You Are a Bad Ass. It's Jen Sincero. This is a very well-worn, water-spilled-on copy. And I just really enjoy her writing. So this is what I wanted to read to you as we get started. This isn't just about believing and being all high vibe when the sun's out and the bunnies are hopping around. This is about believing, even when things are at their most uncertain or absolute crappiest, that there is a bright, shiny flip side within your reach. As French author and fearless truth seeker André Gide so aptly put it, quote, "One does not discover new lands without consenting to lose sight of the shore for a very long time." This is about believing that we live in a loving, kind, and abundant universe instead of one that's petty, mean, and likes other people more than it likes you. This is about your faith being greater than your fear. So that quote really resonated. One does not discover new lands without consenting to lose sight of the shore for a very long time. So, as with anything, take it or leave it. Sort of food for thought. So today's class by request focuses a bit on hips and hamstrings. A little bit slower down at the end. And I'm going to teach you when we stand up in a little bit the breath of joy, because the act of breathing, obviously, as we inhale, we take in, and as we exhale, we let it go. So I love this idea of the breath of joy. We get to take it in, but we also get to let it go, to fill our space as far as that expands with joy. Take a big breath in. Big breath out. It's time to just settle into your practice. I love that Angie thought for a minute, I have this big thing, let's get it done. And now we take that whole list, set it on a little side table. It'll be there when we're through with class, but maybe with fresh eyes, we'll decide what we really need or want to pick back up. Big breath in. Big breath out. Go ahead and bat the eyes open if they've been closed, and touch lightly the right fingertips to the mat. Inhale, left arm goes up, and real gentle stretch so the right elbow can bend a bit. Keep weight in this left hip. We've done this before. So stretching really from this hip all the way out to the fingerprints. Notice if to reach further, you're turning to the heart towards the mat. See if you can stay really open, so almost pulling this left armpit back. Inhale back to center. We're going to stay on that side for a moment. Inhale, reach back up. This time maybe planting the right hand flat on the mat so we can get a little bit deeper. Weight that right elbow down. Exhale, rise back up. Good. Inhale, lift up, left arm again. This time, if you like this and want to stay right here, you're welcome to. Otherwise, maybe put the left hand behind the head and press the head back. So like you're laying in bed with your hands crossed behind your head. Keep weight in the left hip. See if you can relax the left thighs a little, both thighs a little bit more. Good. Inhale back up. Any of these options, you can stay right there, just sort of progressing a little bit. This time, walk the right hand further out, maybe as we lean, moving towards right elbow on the mat, but always, number one, keep that left hip down. Inhale, reach up. Heart towards the sky. Weight in that left hip. Beautiful. Inhale, rise. Nice. Last time, inhale, reach up, right fingertips however you'd like. Hand behind the head if you'd like. And this time, welcome some gentle movement, so heart rolling down towards the mat. Oh yeah, just to the spine. Inhaling, lifting up, leaning back. And imagine, this is going to sound wonky, you can ignore me, but imagine that this stretch is for your feet. It's not, of course, but what I mean by that is just draw some attention. So working full crown of the head all the way down to the soles of the feet, even as we sit here. We have but one body, right? So it's got to work together. Good. One last time, maybe exhaling as you round towards the mat. Inhaling to rise. Reach the arm up if it's been bent and rise all the way up. Good. Take this left hand and press the heel of the hand away. So it's not on the mat. Press, press, press that heel of the hand. And then think of tipping the right ear towards the shoulder. So a lot of the times we come further forward than we want to. Keep the head up so you should be able to still see, straight forward. You can see the screen or whatever is ahead of you. And press to the heel of this hand. And then maybe move this hand so you get a real deep stretch here on the left side of the neck. We're staying on the left side for all this. And this is a great one for some. Lynn heard this conversation, I think. I had someone the other day say, you taught me that, it changed my life. Which is like a yoga teacher's dream. But then I showed it to my husband. He's like, I feel nothing. So that's why we give you options. And as always, linger anywhere that feels good. Maybe flirting with something a little uncomfortable, not crossing into pain, but find that spot where you're like, oh, I don't know about this. All right, exhale, release that. Last thing for the left side. This is my personal favorite. Take both hands, cross them just under your collarbone, and then slide that skin down ever so gently. Then tip the head to the left. So for me, this brings a little more to the front of the neck. When you slide down, you're lengthening and releasing the fascia underneath there, this sort of webbing that's on our whole body. Big breath in. Big breath out. Good. Inhale, reach both arms up. Exhale, gently reach forward. We've only done one side, so notice if you feel a little wonky. That's good, right? We're working here. Something happened. Keep weight in the hips, maybe temp the fingers down. Nice place for a block. Grab. Easy seated forward fold. Inhale, rise up, reach the arms up. Exhale, gentle twist to the right. Left hand to right knee. But let the twist really, really come from your center, not just the arms on cranking around. You could lift the fingerprints and stay in the twist. Just like when we do Cobra, we talk about lifting the fingerprints. We want the right muscles. We want the muscles that we are focusing on to be doing the work, to be getting the benefit. Inhale, lengthen through the crown. Exhale, come back to center. Good. Gently plant the left fingerprints down. Inhale, right arm reaches up and over. Keep weight in that right hip. Keep thinking about the heart lifting towards the sky, the right armpit pulling back. Maybe thumb back, pinkies forward. Maybe as active or as passive here as you want to be with that shoulder. Inhale, back up. This time, plant the hand flat down. I'm totally forgetting what the third one is. Inhale, reach up. Oh, yeah. So our bodies aren't equal, so maybe this stretch won't be there. If you'd like, take the right hand to the back of the head. Lean back. Like you're on a beach towel. Sun is shining. Good. Use the weight in the left hand to press that right hip down. Inhale to rise. So there's that balance, right? This time maybe walk the left fingerprints down a little bit more. When you inhale, reach up, lean a little deeper, left elbow towards the mat. So we're pressing down on the left, reaching out on the right. Hips are weighted heavy while top of the body lifts light. Good. Inhale, rise up. Last time, inhale, lean over to the left. This time, find any gentle movement, maybe the hand behind the head. So make this your own. Find the spots, need a little extra love. One more breath here. Good. Then inhale to rise back up. Take that right hand, flex the hand, so pulling the fingertips up towards the forearm. Press, press, press through the heel of the hand and tip the head to the left. Then you can move this arm around. I also get a real nice stretch in the forearm here. Maybe else is feeling that. You might get a little something in there. Imagine that you're painting a canvas with that right arm. Left ear towards left shoulder. Slide the shoulder down. Good. Shake that out. Take both hands just under the collarbone, right on the skin. On the right side. Inhale, lengthen through the crown. Exhale, gently slide that skin down. And again, tip left ear towards left shoulder. Find what you feel. Good. Release that. Inhale, reach up for the sky. Exhale, seated forward fold. Reach forward, keep weight in the hips. Notice if it feels different now that we've lengthened out through both sides of the body. And if it doesn't, that's always okay. Inhale to rise back up. Reach the arms up. Exhale, gentle twist to the left. No rush. You're right where you need to be right now. Keep lifting through the crown of the head. Exhale back to center. Beautiful. A few cat-cows here. I'm just going to turn to the side. And by the way, this whole beginning part you can do in a desk chair, kitchen chair, on your bed. Just saying. Inhale, let the heart come through. So I like to have my hands on my knees so I have a little leverage. Lift. Exhale, round the spine so you can really roll on the tailbone. Slide the shoulder blades open, lean back. Inhale, roll back through. Exhale, release. So we're moving through that long, tall spine. Inhale the cow. Exhale the cat. Tuck the chin. Good. One last time. Inhale, roll up. Exhale, release. Good. Inhale, come back to center. Reach the arms up towards the sky. Dive forward. So as if we're going to do that forward fold, but come right over your feet. And if that doesn't feel good, then swing them to one side, coming to our tabletop. Good. Take a couple cat-cows if you'd like to right here. Take a minute, check in with the hands. Maybe tuck the toes and shift back. So taking this time, you have a vocabulary of what to do here. Taking a minute to figure out what do you need to say, like what parts need that little extra attention. Then when you're ready, I could leave you here for the whole class. Probably the best stuff right here when you hit that moment of like, I don't know what to do. That's why she's here. No, we each really do. We just like to have our hand held, which is great. But trust, right? There's that quote. All right, we didn't even plan that conversation. So to find new shores, we have to be okay not to see land for a while. All right, if the toes are tucked or untucked, totally up to you. Replace the elbows where the hands were. Forearms stay nice and parallel. And then sink the heart back so booty stays up. Puppy posture. Head can come to the mat, can come to a block. For those of you that have puppies, this is totally what they do. It cracks me up. Breathe. Listen to the sound of the breath. One last big breath in. Big breath out. Good. Roll back through. This time press into the fingerprints, maybe walking back a scooch. Roll up and back. Down dog. Now, first down dog of the day, so knees can stay bent. Actually, everyone, let's bend our knees here in down dog. All right, now that knees are bent, scoop the tailbone up towards the sky. So really, you're really shining your booty up towards the sky. Think long line from crown of the head back to the tailbone. So think like half lift that we do. Same action here. Press through the fingerprints if it's bothering the heels of your hands or your hands are sliding. Shove it into those fingerprints. And then maybe work on straightening the legs a bit. Of course, hamstrings aren't warm yet, so they won't maybe want to do that. But imagine that down dog was more about the top half of the body than the bottom. Good. Inhale, roll forward, plank. We're not holding out here for long. See what happens. Press through the heels, squeeze your booty, squeeze your inner thighs together, even if they're not touching because their feet are wider apart. Hug the low belly, the hips up to the rib, and press away from the mat. Inhale in. Exhale, up and back, you're down dog. Inhale, roll through. So imagine I'm pulling ever so gently right between the shoulder blades to slide you forward, plank. Exhale, up and back, down dog. One last time, inhale, roll up, plank. Hug the belly in, so hip points together and up. Exhale, up and back, down dog. Inhale, this time look forward, step the right foot behind the right hand and the left foot behind the left hand, and however many steps feels good. So we'll say about hip distance apart, forward fold. Hip distance is 2 fists-ish, because we're looking for the hip point, not the outer hip. And as women, I tend to see that we overestimate. Maybe find a gentle rock side to side here. Good. Give the knees a generous bend. Like I said, we are not warmed up in the hamstrings, and depending on how tight they are in general, maybe this is comfortable for you to keep them bent. So up to you. All right, take both hands behind the low back, interlace the fingers and the thumbs, and then press the knuckles away, so sort of along your tailbone. And if this is enough for the shoulders, stay right there. If you'd like, reach the arms more up towards the sky. See how much of the palm you can keep reaching together. Squeeze the shoulders together, opening up through the front shoulder. Head hangs heavy. Inhale in. Exhale, release. Plant the left hand down, bend the left knee generously, reach the right arm towards the sky. I'll say that one again. Left arm down, left leg bends, right arm straight, right leg straight. And if your twist takes you here, your heart is here, then let your arm be there. So let your heart, oh, this is a deep one. Are you ready? Let your heart lead. Oh, yoga, you teach us so much. Exhale, release. Come on, back down. Square off both hips. Knees bent or as straight or as bent or as straight as you'd like. Inhale, swim the arms around, interlace the fingers, opposite thumb on top, so the one that feels funky. If you can't remember which one, it's totally okay. Then press the knuckles down towards the tailbone. And then if you want, lift the arms up a bit. Good. Breathe. Relax the jaw. Big breath in. Big breath out. Release down. Plant the right hand down. Bend the right leg. Left leg straight. Left arm straight towards the sky, or wherever your twist takes you. Exhale, release, forward fold. Inhale, slow rise all the way up. Up, 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 up. When you get there, shoulders roll up, back, and down. Maybe palms facing the front. All right, breath of joy. This is really one of my faves. It's just fun, really fun one to teach kids because it's a little bit silly. It's joyful. Joyful. All right, so let the arms relax however they will. Breath of joy is 3 quick ins and then a long out through the mouth. So try that with me. If you have a stuffy nose, it's a tricky one, but good. And now, pause for a second there with the breathing. The arms are going to go forward, side, forward, and down. So sniff, 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 down. Try it. I was seeing all your arms flailing around. Once more. All right, full expression of the breath. On the exhale, really let it go. So let the knees bend, let the torso fall, arms swing where they will. Let's do 3 more. Good, and come back to a neutral mountain. Notice how you feel. I have the goofiest grin on my face right now. Breath of joy, really great for stimulating the parasympathetic nervous system, for getting you back in focus to where you want to be. And I just find it really fun. Also good, rolling through the shoulders and all of that. But it's a fun one. Big breath in. Arms come out to the side, palms facing forward. Now see how much you can keep your right arm still. As you exhale, bring your left hand around like you're giving yourself a high five. So hips can pivot. Inhale to lengthen here. Exhale, drag the left hand across the arm, across the chest, open wide. Good. Inhale here. Exhale, bring the right arm across, high five on the left. Inhale here. Exhale to open. So inhaling on the stills, exhaling on the moves. Inhale here. Exhale, twist. Inhale here. Exhale, open. Paint, 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 paint. Inhale here. Exhale, twist. Inhale here. Exhale, open. Good. Once more each side. Inhale here. Exhale, twist. Inhale here. Exhale, open. Last time. Inhale, lengthen through the crown, nice and tall. Exhale, twist. Inhale. Exhale, paint it open. Good. Inhale, reach the arms up. Hold here for a moment. Big, tall, still mountain. So I read recently about the naming of this pose, and I know our shoulders have been up for a while, just so you know. The naming of this pose, and there are lots of sort of mythology behind it. But part of it, when we stand in mountain, our head is closest to the heavens, ready to relieve our blessings from the universe and let them travel down the body as rivers travel down a mountain. I love that. So we're here. We're receiving it all, universe. It's good. Inhale, reach long. Find another extra quarter of an inch somewhere. Spread the toes, spread the fingers, reach the spine, tailbone down. Then exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, release. Plant the hands, step one foot back, then the other foot back, plank. Drop, tap the right knee down. Exhale, lift. Tap the left knee down. Exhale, lift. If you are in half plank, you're doing the opposite. So inhale, straighten the right leg. Exhale, return it. Straighten the left leg. Exhale, return it. Your choice. Tap it or lengthen. Return to plank. Tap or lengthen. Return to plank. Tap or lengthen. Return to plank. Wherever you are, walk your toes 1 inch further forward so the shoulders shift right over the wrist. Tap. Lengthen. Tap. We're here for 4, 3, 2, 1. Beautiful, everyone. Shift forward, hug the elbows in, lower all the way down. Good. Inhale, roll up, cobra. Press through the shoelaces side of the feet. Reach through the crown of the head. Lift the fingerprints off the mat. Put the work back in the low back. Relax the neck. Exhale, release. See, it looks like we're not even doing that much. And then we start giving cues. Oh my goodness. Inhale, roll up, cobra. Exhale, release. So much to think about. Slide, put weight in the elbows to slide the shoulders away from the ears. Last time, roll up, cobra. Exhale, release. Press through the hands, press back, child's pose. Good. Let's all stay knees together this time. Good. Walk the fingerprints another inch further forward. You're getting this theme here. Find an extra quarter inch of space, maybe in the armpit. Didn't you always want more spacious armpits? When we open, we let the bad stuff have a way out, and we make room for all the good. All right, inhale, rolling through to back to that cobra. So let the elbows open wide. If you were here on Friday, we did this as well. It's a new phase. Inhale, so we're rolling through. Keep the heart down towards the mat. Booty's going to come up. Think that puppy posture we did earlier. Elbows roll out. Lay down now. Hug the elbows back in. Yep. Lift up, cobra. Exhale, lower down. Good. Twice more like that. Press back, child's pose. Inhale, look forward, roll through. Elbows should have spin around. Chest stays down. Press through the feet. Cobra. Good. Exhale, back, child's pose. Inhale, roll through. Cobra. Good. This time, tuck the toes, press up and back, down dog. Ooh, I got popping going on today. All right, inhale, lift the right leg. A little. Exhale, pull through knee to nose. So we pause here. I'm just going to turn around and I'm going to be backwards. We pause here to find that space to pull the knee in, however far in it is. And you make this space partially by lifting up on those back toes. Hug, hug, hug that knee in. Then lower it down. Low lunge. If you need to put the back knee down and adjust that right foot with your right hand, go for it. Good? Then while we're down here looking at our feet, pivot on the back left foot. We're coming up into right into warrior 2. So left heel bisects right heel bisects left arch. Yeah, when you're ready, squeeze the inner thighs as if they could reach the midline. Hug everything in. Inhale, rise up. Warrior 2. Sink into that front leg. Dial the head over heart, heart over pelvis. A nice long line. Think mountain. Good. Inhale, warrior two, straight leg. Bring the hands behind the head. Maybe lean back. Exhale, coming back to warrior two. This time, inhale, reverse warrior. Keep that leg bent. Exhale, extended side. Right elbow to right knee. Right hand to the block or to the mat. Your choice, wherever you are. If the heart collapses, back off a little bit. Yeah? Heart open, heart open, heart open. Good. Let's do that one more time. Inhale, rise up, warrior two. Shoulders down. Exhale here. Inhale, straight leg, warrior two. So we're taking the hands behind the head. Lean back. Exhale, bend it down, warrior two. Inhale here, slide the ribcage back. Exhale, extended side. Good. Inhale, lengthen through those left fingerprints, then dial it down, low lunge. Take your vinyasa or skip it. If you are vinyasa-ing, I want to try it out. So you're coming back to plank. Lower down, halfway or whole way. Cobra or up dog. Back to down dog. Good. Let's go other side. Inhale, lift the left foot just a scooch. Exhale, pull it through. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Lift, lift, lift. And lower that left foot down. Yeah, take your time getting there. There's no yoga police. And then pivot on the back foot. We'll look down. We're looking at our feet. Might as well set them up while we're here. I'm going to scooch my left foot further forward. And then inhale, rise up. Warrior two. Dial the head back, heart back. And sink into the front left leg. Press through the pinky toe side of that right leg. And imagine this right leg spinning open. Not really, but this is a rotation here too. Yeah, left leg as well. Think of this bottom part of the thigh wanting to spin up. Good. Inhale, straighten the front leg. Straight leg, warrior two. Interlace those hands, lean back. Exhale, return to warrior two. Think a little lower. Inhale, keep the legs where they are, reverse warrior. Slide that right hand down. Imagine even on this right side, space. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale here. Extended side angle. Good. Sink low, long line. Inhale, back up, warrior two, same pattern. Exhale, straighten the legs, hands behind the head. Lean back. Inhale, warrior two. Exhale, reverse. Inhale, up and around, extended side. Lengthen, reach, 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 reach through this right fingerprints. And exhale, pinwheel it down. Plank, take your vinyasa or skip it. Meet chin down dog. Breathe, breathe. Good. Inhale, lift the right foot. Exhale, step it through, low lunge. We're going to do that same flow, but add on this time. So pivot on the back foot, set up your warrior two. Before you rise up, take a second look. Is your right knee chapping towards your pinky toe? Like, could your right big toe lift up? See if you can square that off. So weight even between all 5 toes up there on the right foot. Then inhale, roll up, warrior two. Exhale, straight leg, warrior, hands behind the head. Inhale, back, warrior two. Exhale, reverse. Inhale, warrior two. Exhale, extended side. Good. Inhale, warrior two. Exhale, interlace the fingers behind the low back and press open. All right. Keep that right foot pressing evenly. And we're going to lower the torso right into the space on the inner part of the right thigh. So we're not letting the right thigh support it. Right thigh's got its own work to do. Inhale, lengthen through the crown. Keep pressing through the pinky toe side of the left foot. Humble warrior. So fold, fold, fold as much as you'd like into that open space. Lots of work happening. Squeeze the inner thighs together. Engage your center. Lift through the crown of the head. Press through the knuckles. If you want, let the head drop. Knuckles reach up towards the sky. Inhale in. Exhale, release the hands, frame the front right foot, and pivot on the back foot. Good. Right thigh talking a little bit. Step the back foot in, about a third of the way, so about a foot. Inhale, straighten both legs, pyramid. Grab the blocks if you like. Actually, here's another option in pyramid. Both legs are straight. Back heel can be lifted or lowered. Totally cool if it wants to lower, or lift, or lower. And then pull that right hip back. You can even put your thumb in that crease. If you want, put the blocks sort of in the middle and place the hands on them, fingertips away from your right foot. That's a little special. Breathe. Good. Inhale in. Exhale, vinyasa or skip it. Good. Same thing, other side. Inhale, lift the left foot. Exhale, step it through, low lunge. Then look down and set them up. Pivot on the back foot. Check out your left foot and your left knee. Then when you are ready, rise up, warrior two. Inhale, straighten the front leg. Open it. Oh, sorry, we're not supposed to linger. We've already done this. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale to reverse. I love that lead. Inhale, warrior two. Exhale, extended side. Inhale, rise up, warrior two. Adding on. Interlace the fingers. Again, if you know which thumb you did not have on top last time, see if you can switch them here. A little yoga for the brain to figure that out. Press, press, press. Then take a look at that space just inside the inner left thigh. Inhale, lengthen through the crown, sink into that left leg, and then begin to fold, fold, fold. Keep hugging the left knee in towards the midline. Press through the pinky toe side of the right foot. And then if you'd like, we can let the head hang and knuckles come up towards the sky. Breathe. Inhale in. Exhale, release the hands, frame the front left foot, pivot on the back. Ooh, step it up. Straighten the front leg, pyramid. All right, so this is a funky way to get into pyramids. I really want us to take a second and square off the hips. So pull, chances are you got to pull that left hip back, right hip forward, and pyramid can be open side to side. So you're welcome to move the left foot to the left and the right foot to the right. Maybe use your blocks. Nice long spine, right? Goal of any yoga pose, including comfortable seat, including Shavasana, and including headstands, like you name it. Goal, big, full breath. Inhale in. Exhale out. Good. Take your vinyasa or skip it. Up on your inhales, down on your exhales. Good. Big breath in here. Big breath out. Adding on one last time. Inhale, lift the leg. Exhale, step it through, low lunge. Adjust your feet. Inhale, rise up, warrior two. Exhale, straight leg, arms back. Hands lean back. Inhale, warrior two. Exhale, reverse. Inhale, warrior two. Exhale, extended side. Inhale, warrior two. Exhale, interlace the fingers, fold into that space, humble. Inhale here, excuse me. Exhale, release the hands down, pivot on the back, pyramid. Good, breathe here. Inhale in. Exhale, rise all the way up, hands behind the head. Lean back. Exhale, rise up, mountain. And maybe keep that left foot lifted, coming into tree. So we've been here together before. Wherever your tree ends up, rolling open through this left hip. Anywhere but on the knee. Finding good, clean practice, protective, caring. Press the foot into the leg. Woo! Press the leg into the foot. Tailbone down towards the ground. Notice how your foot wobbles and your toes have you, right? Thanks, toes. Not a body part that gets that much love. Breathe in. Breathe out. Good. And take this left foot, the one that's lifted, and when you lower it down, step it as wide as your mat. Take the right foot as wide as your mat. Toes spill off. Inhale, lengthen through the crown. Exhale, sink low. Malasana yogi squat. Now, if coming all the way down is not your jam, stop anywhere in between. And if you come down and your heels pick up, that's fine. So you got a little hip tightness and a little Achilles tightness. Cool. Now, same movement as foot into leg, leg into foot as in tree. Now it's got elbows into knees and knees into elbows. Or inner knee. Press, press, press. Feel your inner thighs turn on. Lift through the crown of the head and the tailbone. Press, press, press. Inner thighs. Whew. If you're not feeling your inner thighs, press harder. Your inner thighs are saying, I want to close my knees, and your elbows are saying, We're here for 3, 2, 1. Release the hands. Take your vinyasa or skip it. Oh, straighten the legs if you need to. Knee chin down dog. Good. Last time through. Inhale, lift the left foot. Exhale, step it through, low lunge. Pivot on the back. Set them up while you're down here. I know, this is, I think, the 6th time we've done this, so find something new. Look at your toes. Now you know they do so much for us. Bend a little bit more into that left leg. Hug it a little more towards the midline. Press more through the pinky toe side of the right foot, or relax it out if that's where you want to be. Inhale, rise up. There's no there. There's no goal. There's no final best. Hey, I nailed warrior 2. Taking away that attachment of a goal and moving through for the joy. Oh, I'm speaking to myself there. All right, inhale, straighten the front leg. Hands interlaced behind. Lean back. Exhale, warrior 2. Inhale, reverse. Keep that left leg back. Exhale, warrior 2. Inhale, extended side. Reach, 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 reach. Yes, you're right. I totally forgot what we did next. Okay, inhale, warrior two. Got it. Interlace the fingers, press, press, press. Inhale, lengthen through the crown. Keep the ribs knit together. I just noticed like totally splayed out. Keep your integrity. And then exhale, forward fold. Sink into that left leg, maybe head towards the mat, knuckles towards the sky. Breathe. Inhale in. Exhale, release the hands, pivot on the back, pyramid. Ooh. Breathe. Good. Inhale, rise up, rise up, rise up, rise up, straight legs. Interlace the hands behind and lean back. Just leaning your head back. You're just making a cushion. Strong through the legs. Good. Inhale, step it through mountain or skip the mountain and come right up into your tree. Wherever your tree is. On this side. You can work them up. You can work them down. Tailbone down. If you fall out, just hop back in. Ooh. Big breath in. Big breath out. Release that down. Take your vinyasa or skip it. I will meet you in. Oh no, I'm sorry. Excuse me. I knew I forgot something. Left foot spills off the mat. Right toe spills off the mat. Inhale, lengthen up. Exhale, shift on down. Malasana Yogi Squat. Good. Tailbone towards the mat. Lift through the crown of the head. Press the knees wide. And then press them into the elbows. Elbows into the hands. Press, 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 press. Breathe. Good. Press your inner thighs are like, what is happening? And again, if they're not, press a little harder. Good. All right. Last little bit of work before we settle it down. Inhale, stand all the way up. Keep the fingers together. Exhale, lower down. Squat. Inhale, reach up. We're going for 5. Exhale, squat. Inhale, reach up. Squeeze the inner thighs, squeeze the booty. Exhale, lower down, that's 3. Inhale, reach up. Chest stays proud, so we're not lowering towards the ground. The chest, that is. Everything else is. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, lower down. Good. In your most beautiful yogic, graceful way, bring the hands around behind. And come to a seat. You can sit up on a block if it feels better. Interlace. Nope, don't interlace anything. Soles of the feet come together. Butterfly pose. Relax the knees down. If your knees are way up here, what would happen if you sat up on a block? Oh, try it. See what happens. Or a pillow or a folded blanket. Good. Take a moment, look down at those feet. Maybe give a little massage. Gently pull each toe. Breathe. Rubbing back towards the Achilles, the back of the heel. Wherever feels good. A little self-massage. Good stuff. I know. I'm moving up the calves. I'm really going for it. Good. And while we're massaging, keep the feet and the legs right where they are. So we're giving the knees time to get heavy. So you can maybe move your block or your pillow as we let the muscles relax. Go ahead and take the right hand and just massage right in the center with the thumb of the left. Maybe you can move a little bit, get into the base of the thumb or the other knuckles. Just feeling around. And if you're like, I don't want to be in cobbler's pose anymore, Leah, stay here a minute. Just see what happens. Good. Then take this left thumb just below on the outside of the arm, just below the elbow. And sort of move around in between all those tendons and muscles and see if you find any spots that smart a little bit. Just believe it or not, there it is for me. Gets into your wrist. So if your wrists bother you, down dog, plank, etc. Walk up the chain a little bit. See what happens up here. Typing a lot. This can get really tight. See if your wrists bother you. There is a YouTube out there I can send you guys that I've done of different wrist stretches. That's nice. All right, let that one go. Flex the left hand. Give your left palm a little rub. A little self-massage. Taking time to sort of physically check in with the body, right? A little touch. Good. Keep sitting up tall. If your low back's like, I don't want to be here, sit up a little taller. We'll fold in a second, I promise. Good. Take that right thumb. Whoop. You can find that spot. I would venture to say everybody's got a spot here in the finger. I can't think of where it connects up here, the name, but if you find a spot when you hurt on that you push on when it hurts, stay right there. All right, let's get out of this leg position. Pull the left foot in towards the inner thighs a little bit more and extend the right leg long out to the side. Inhale, lengthen. Oh, yeah, baby. Exhale, revolve knee to head. Excuse me, I couldn't think of that word. So think of the side, almost like your armpits coming towards your knee. Heart stays lifted, yeah. Left arm coming up and overhead if you'd like. Can drop down. I like to keep my left hand on my left leg. Just feels better to me. Inhale, lengthen through the crown, then head to heart, or heart to knee pose, I mean. So now it's spinning, so your chest is coming towards that right leg. You can take your left hand to the outside, the pinky toe side of the right leg for a little twist. Good. Then take the right hand, swing it around behind, and we're going to press up onto that right foot and left knee. So wild thing on the knee. Press up. Left hand can reach back. Exhale, release. Put the left hand down. Swing that right around. Yeah, and then press up. So sort of a mildly wild thing, and then our more wild. Press the hips forward. Exhale, release. Good. Let's go the other side. So pull the right foot into its center, extend the left long. This doesn't have to be smooth transition. It's just as you get there. Right? Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, revolve head to knee. So think armpit towards knee. The arm can be wherever you'd like. Relax the shoulders. Big inhale in. Exhale, twist. Or not really twist, just sort of don't twist. So now heart towards the knee. Maybe right hand to pinky to the side of left leg. Keep the spine nice and long. Big full breath in. Big full breath out. Continue that left hand, swing it around back. Inhale, press up, knee and foot. Wild thing. Baby wild thing. Breathe here. Exhale, release it and swing around. Right hand comes behind. Inhale, press up. Wild thing on the knee. Press the hips forward. Maybe press the left toes towards the mat. Inhale in. Exhale to release. Very nice. Extend the feet out long in front of you on your mat. Point the toes. Inhale, reach forward. Imagine that we've got magnets in our fingers and our toes that want to keep us coming forward, but we are going to roll back. So there's that opposition again, right? Take your time. And up off my mat. Roll down. Roll down. Roll down. Roll down. Roll down. Good. Hands come behind the head. There it is. One last time. We're not doing crunches. Don't worry. Breathe here for a minute. Plant the feet as wide as your mat. Maybe scooch the tailbone again just so it's really pointing towards the edge of the mat. And tick-tock the knees right to left. Good. Hold them over to the right. Press that left knee in towards the center. Press, press, press. If you'd like, you can take your right foot and cross it over top to add a little weight. Good. Unwind. Tick-tock back and forth a few times. Good. Then tick-tock to the left. Hold to the left. Press that right knee in towards center. Press it down towards the mat. Just with the power of your own leg. And then if you'd like, cross the left foot over top of right. Add a little weight. It's okay if your back arches off the mat. Maybe invite it to. Exhale, release. Come back to center. Lift the tailbone. Re-centerize it. And plant the left foot. Cross the right over. Reclined figure 4, reclined pigeon. So again, pull through space just with the power of the muscles of that right leg. Pull the knee away from the torso. If you'd like, go ahead and lift off the mat, interlace behind the left thigh. Really nice place for a strap. Make your arms a little longer. And finally, rock side to side. Relax the shoulders down. If you are a tight hamstring person, for a little fun, you could extend the left leg straight. You could even reach for the left calf. If you do, keep that tailbone down towards the end of the mat. If you were feeling fancy, you could reach for the left foot. You could use a strap. It's not about the shape, friends. It's about where you're feeling the stretch. Like so many things, just because we can doesn't mean we should. So decide, where do I want to feel the stretch right now? If your tailbone has to come so far off to reach the calf, then you're missing the hamstring stretch. And of course, we're still getting that right hip. Good. Everyone release the left foot down towards the mat. Good. And switch sides. Plant the right foot, left foot crosses. Left ankle crosses, excuse me. The foot should be beyond the thigh, so we're not ever pressing into that foot or making the ankle twist in a funny way. Press that left knee open through space. Check out your tailbone, check out your sits bones even, if you need to adjust. And then if you'd like, lift the right foot off the mat. You can interlace behind the thigh. If you'd like, extend the right leg. And maybe this is enough for the hamstring. If you want to walk the hands to the calf, you can. Reach for the foot. It's going to be different on this side. Breathe. Inhale in. Exhale with control. Release the left foot down. Release the right foot and left foot for that matter. Good. Take the feet, excuse me. This time take the feet close together. Open the knees wide. Now recline cobbler's pose. Breathe here. If you're feeling tightness on the outside, like right along the seam of your, like an outside seam of your pants, see if you can stay in this pose enough to relax that a little bit. You can also play with how close or far your heels are from your sit bones. Then take the hands to the outside of the thighs, close the knees up, press the feet flat into the floor, hands come to the mat. Inhale, roll up, one gentle bridge, gentle, gentle, gentle. Imagine squeezing the inner thighs towards each other. Reach the crown of the head out, so chin away from the chest. Big breath in. Big breath out, roll it down one vertebrae at a time. Good, let's do that twice more. Inhale, roll up, so tuck the tailbone, roll up one at a time, stack, stack, stack. Exhale here. Breathe in. Exhale, roll it down, take your time. Last time, inhale, roll up. Exhaling here. Inhale in. Exhale, roll down. Good. Hug the knees into the chest, rock a little side to side. Plant both feet. Bump the hips off to the left. Let the knees tip to the right. Maybe look down, work on pulling that left hip forward to align the knees again. Maybe don't. Arms can open wide, head can turn to the left. Breathe. If you need to adjust as we're in this twist, feel free. Nothing says you can't move once you're in a pose. When you're ready, roll back to center. Realign the hips to center. One gentle, happy baby here. Hug the knees into the chest. Wrap the inner thighs, calves, the soles of the feet. Maybe gentle rock side to side. Plant both feet down in the center, bump the hips to the right, and let your knees tip to the left. Maybe pull this right hip forward so the knees align. Maybe don't. Then come back to center. Bump the hips back to center, tailbone center. Extend one leg long. Let the other as we settle into our Shavasana for today. And I really encourage you to stay in the Shavasana. Don't be afraid of the Shavasana. It's quite possibly the hardest part of class, in that we're challenging ourselves to sit with the mind. Let it wander. Bring yourself back to the breath. Let it wander. Bring yourself back. Take the time to scan head to toe. Where are you holding tension? What do you notice in your jaw and your eyebrows? So not just the sort of obvious spots, but time to notice even the ones we don't always pay attention to. I'm going to read you that quote again if that is something else to sort of mull around. One does not discover new lands without consenting to lose sight of the shore for a very long time. It's about believing that we live in a loving, kind, and abundant universe. This is about your faith being greater than your fear. Shavasana. And when you're ready, find gentle movement through the fingers and toes. Maybe circle the wrists and the ankles a few times. And truly, truly taking all the time you need, come on up to a comfy seat. We will meet each other there. Big breath in. Big breath out. So hands come together at heart center, fingerprints pressing into fingerprints. We really acknowledge the body. Thumb into the heart and let the heart lift. I love this sort of fact of so many of our poses, of the head and the heart looking in the same direction. What a beautiful way that is to lead our life when we can, and to notice it when we do it. Together as a community, big inhale, breathe lots of love in. Big exhale, breathe lots of love out. Thank you so much for sharing your Sunday mornings with me. I hope you have a wonderful day. The light in me bows to the light in each of you. Namaste.